Hey guys, it's Jeff from Pressure Luck, and I told you once the fall starts swinging around, and I know it's not technically fall yet, it's not September 21st, but it's close enough to it. The weather's definitely changing, it's getting darker earlier. I told you when that was going to happen, I'm going to start making more soups, and since I just came back from Mexico, like I said, and I made those amazing creamy chicken enchiladas that you guys are going to love, make them, share the photos, share the wealth. I'm making a soup, like I said, and then we're making some, you know, what else when you go to Mexico are you gonna make but chicken tortilla soup. This soup is so crazy easy, it's so crazy delicious, and I'm telling you right now, you're gonna absolutely love it. You're gonna love it. So let's go right to the Instant Pot and make some Mexican chicken tortilla soup. We're gonna start with one medium onion, chopped up just like this. Now this step is optional if you want it a little bit spicy. If you don't want any spice in there at all, eliminate it, but I'm gonna put 2 jalapeno peppers in there, diced up and added to our onions. And now let's take 2 lovely limes and juice them up. Now to the Instant Pot, I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and then go down to saute. Select that. I want to go onto the high setting of heat, so select high, and then it says start and wait for that to read hot. And now that it reads hot, I'm going to add our onions and jalapenos. And we're going to stir that around for a few minutes until everything softens up a little bit, for about 3 to 5 minutes. And once our onions and peppers have been cooking for a few minutes and they start to turn slightly brown and color the onions, we're going to add about 1.5 tablespoons of a crushed garlic. And then just mix that around for about another minute or so. And once the bottom of the pan starts to get a little bit browned, perfect, we're all set. Next, I'm going to add 5 cups of chicken broth, the freshly squeezed lime juice, a 14.5 ounce can of fire roasted diced tomatoes with the juices, 2 tablespoons of a hot sauce. Again, this step is optional if you don't want anything spicy. I'm using Frank's Red Hot, the original. 2 tablespoons of a salsa verde. That's a green salsa. Goya makes one that I'm using. Again, if you don't want it to be spicy at all, don't add it, but it should have a little bit of a kick, and it's relatively mild compared to how much broth is in there. 1 tablespoon of a dried cilantro, and 1 tablespoon of cumin. And let's mix everything up nice and good because we're about to add our chicken. So I'm going to be using 2 pounds of chicken breasts for this, boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and I'm just going to put them right in the Instant Pot. There we go. And there's number 2. I like it really chickeny, so it's going to be perfect to have 2 pounds of chicken breasts in there. Alright, so let's get the lid on top and cook this up. Securing my lid, I'm already in sealing position in the Ultra. I'm going to come down here, I'm going to hit cancel, I'm going to go up to pressure cook right here, select that, select the time, and I'm going to go up on this one, guys, for 12 minutes. Hit start, and I'm on high pressure, and come right back after that. All set, so let's do a quick release. And our pin just dropped, so let's take our lid off. And there's our soup. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take out our chicken with some tongs and shred it up. And then let's turn the heat off on the pot. There we go. Right into a mixing bowl. Now this one goes in there too. And we're going to shred this up with 2 different forks. So you'll notice the chicken just shreds apart really, really easy once it's out of the pot. And now that the chicken's all nice and shredded up, I'm just going to let it sit there for a second. And now I'm going to take some sour cream and add it to our cooled down broth. And I'm adding 1/2 cup of it to the soup. And now whisk up the soup, and we are going to make sure that all the sour cream is melded into the broth. Great, and now we're going to add our shredded chicken right back into our soup. And stir everything up nice and good together, and then you can taste it for yourself, and you can see if you want some more spices, salt or pepper. I think it's perfect exactly how it is. And now we're going to serve this delicious chicken tortilla soup up. Alright, so I'm going to ladle some of this soup and get some of that chicken in there. Well, not some, a lot of it, because I love the chicken. I like it really hearty. To me, you need to have a lot of chicken in this soup. Sometimes it's just a few little strands, but I want it to be like basically a Mexican chicken soup. And perfect. And now let's dress our soup up with some garnishes. I'm going to add some fresh cilantro. You don't have to add it, but just a little bit if you'd like. Some fresh avocado. There you go. Some pepper jack cheese, or really any kind of cheese you'd like, and just sprinkle that on there. And what would chicken tortilla soup be without some tortilla strips? I'm using like these strippy type chips that are cut like this. And you could also make your own if you want, but I just don't have the time right now to do it, so this will be completely sufficient. And look at how beautiful that soup looks, guys. Doesn't that look great? All right, let's slurp it up before all the cheese melts. Let's try it out. Oh boy, look at this. Now that is a soup. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Outrageous. This soup is basically like a Mexican chicken noodle soup because you have the chicken in there, you have this zesty broth, and then you have the tortillas instead of the noodles. It's just clever, isn't it? I love it. It's incredibly hard. Look at that, the cheese melting a little bit. Isn't that nice? Ooh, look at that cheese. Queso. And the thing that I love so much about this broth is that it's not overly tomatoey like some chicken tortilla soups are. This one's like the perfect balance between chicken broth and tomato sauce and a little bit of hot sauce in there if you like that kind of thing. I mean, are you seeing this? Are you seeing the cheese melting in there with the avocado and the chicken and the chips? Oh. Yeah, this soup is excelente, if you ask me. Guys, if you like these videos, if you want some easy-to-follow video recipes with easy-to-follow written instructions, go to PressureLoveCooking.com. Tons of recipes. All your sources for the Instant Pot you can want are right there. If you have any questions, you can contact me. Go to Facebook.com/PressureLoveCooking and like that page. Tons of content there. I have pictures that I come up with every week. I have some helpful advice. I have some live videos every week, everything. You can pin any of my recipes from PressureLoveCooking.com to any Pinterest board. Feel free to do that. I have Instagram, follow me there. Enough of this self-plugging. Thank you guys so much for all your support as usual. And, me amo sopa de mexicano de pollo tortilla.